Hi guys, Mandy here, and I just wanted to do a video talking about my two silicone babies. One is a Volans and one is a silicone snuggle baby. And I just wanted to talk about their price and size and how they feel and all that jazz, kind of to give you an idea on the difference between the two. I also just wanted to talk about Volans dolls a little bit, and I just love these dolls. Oh my gosh, looking at them on my camera, I just want to squish them. I was actually like outside reading, enjoying the beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day outside, and I was like, I really want to snuggle my dolls. I haven't had that feeling in a long time, so it's a nice feeling to get back into this hobby. I love how floppy she is. So, I'm going to start off by talking about Finnick, who is a Volans full body silicone doll. You can find him on Amazon. He is 18 inches and he is just over 8 pounds. He is a monster compared to her. He is very heavy. And that is actually why I did go for a smaller doll. I had heard people talking about how they really love to snuggle preemie dolls, that they're the perfect cuddle size. And I was like, yeah, I bet they would be. So that's what got me on the hunt for another doll. So he was $400 for me. I'm in Canada, so I know that in the US, Volans dolls are cheaper, but right from Amazon, he was $400, tax, everything. I really enjoy him. He does have some seam lines, some minor seam lines. Like, you can hardly see his seam lines. He does have a pore spot, but that doesn't bother me. I knew that was going to be a thing. He also has very light paint, but his lips are very red, which I haven't tried, or I'm just leaving him as he is for now. But that is my baby Finnick. So Fable is a silicone snuggle babies. She is from Etsy, and she is another budget-friendly, I'm going to say budget-friendly silicone. She does have seam lines, and she has a pore spot. Did I show that? I'm not sure. I know I did on her box opening, I believe. She has her mouth open, where he doesn't, but she's lightly painted as well, but very nicely. She's done with an airbrush, and her artist has done a very good job. So this company on Etsy, they do pay, they buy the kits or the sculpts. I'm not sure what it's called when it's silicone, the sculpt, and then they reproduce them, but they buy the rights to it. So she is legit, where he is not. She cost just over $300 more than him. Which brings me to my little rant I want to say, because I know when I got him, I did have a lot of hate from people. I had an outpouring of love, and I want to thank everybody who gave me lovely messages. And I did have some hate, which I knew was going to happen, but I'm 35 years old, so I'm totally cool. If you want to hate on me, go right ahead. What breaks my heart is the fact that when I was looking into him, I have been in this hobby for about 6 years. And just before I stopped collecting dolls, I had a lovely collection of gorgeous reborn dolls. I had a lot of dolls. I went a little cuckoo bananas. And just before I stopped collecting, my goal was to have a silicone. Like, that was my dream, was to have a silicone doll. And I actually did see these dolls, these Volans dolls on Amazon. But at the time, there was not a lot of reviews for them. And I also didn't see a lot of YouTube videos, but I obviously didn't look very hard, because then I took a year off of reborns. I sold my whole collection. I really thought I was done with the hobby, but obviously I was not. And when I slowly came back in, I found him again, Valence dolls, and I saw this one, which my heart just immediately wanted him so badly. And he was $400, and that is like a lot to me. At the time I stopped buying reborns, my most expensive reborn was about $700. And that was a lot. And I took a year off of reborns, and now they are like over $1,000. Like, that was shocking to me when I started to come back in. I know everybody has different finances, and there's many people who can spend that kind of money on dolls, and good job, awesome. But I hated when somebody told me in the comments that a silicone doll was a luxury and not a right. It was something along those lines. That's not exactly it. But I was that comment, out of all the hateful comments I got telling me how garbage I was because I bought this doll, that really made me mad. That somebody was telling me that just because I couldn't afford a legitimate $3,000 plus silicone doll, because I couldn't afford that I had no right to buy something that was out there that was more affordable. I was so angry by that, and I've been biting my tongue on this the whole time. I've made a few videos since I posted his box opening, and to this day, I still get thumbs downs on my videos, which I never did before I got this Valence doll. I rarely did. And so I know that person is just trolling me. But how dare you tell me what I can do with my money? Like, that really struck a nerve. And I've never been part of controversy. I've been in this hobby for 6 years. I've been making videos with everybody for years. I've never had a big following. I just do it for fun because I enjoy showing off my dolls, and I enjoy talking to other women about this hobby. I've never been part of any drama, and I'm still not really, but that comment like really angered my bones. And I know that same person is going around commenting on everybody who has a Valence doll. They comment something rude on everybody, and they even harass the children. Like, I've seen some young girls so happy to get their full body silicone doll. These are their birthday presents, or they've saved all their babysitting money and they've gotten this doll. And this troll is going after them, telling them that they're illegal sculpts, that not the government, but that somebody is cracking down on them, and they're gonna crack down on absolutely everybody who's bought one too, basically telling them that they're going to be sued or go to jail. You're telling a child this. Oh my gosh, sometimes this hobby makes me cry with anger. Like, I had to see that. I've been holding my tongue for over a month, and I just had to get that out. I did recently stumble upon silicone snuggle dolls, and like I said, yes, she is more a budget-friendly site. It is like, legit silicone dolls for a better price than the $1,000 ones, yes. But still, like I also said, she was $300 more. That could have broken the bank of somebody. That could have been like, somebody could have just saved. Not all Valence dolls are $400. There's like ones that are just under $200. somebody could have saved for forever for that, you know? And you're telling them they can't have that joy just because they can't afford the more expensive doll? I just can't wrap my head around that. I was very lucky that I was in the right place at the right time, that things lined up. Not that I have to confess my finances to anybody, but you know, things just lined up. And I was like, you know what? I have this squishy boy that I love to death, but I do get hate for him. I want to see what the legit stuff is like. I don't, you know, I'd love to make a video and not have a thumbs down, but I still got thumbs down for her. What's her problem? What do I have to do? And I'm going to get that troll is going to comment telling me that I'm horrible, that I can't see the what's wrong. I know, I get it. I know what's freaking wrong. But when there is a difference in price that much, like when something is so expensive and people find a way to make it more affordable for others, and then you tell them that they can't do, oh my gosh, I just can't. Anyways, so she was more, but she's here now. I have them both. I don't know what you want me to, like, I'm not getting rid of him. I know other people who have had so much hate or whatever. They just gotten fed up. I've seen so many videos of people saying, yeah, you know, I'm getting rid of it now. I'm moving on. I got another silicone. Like, I'm good. I don't want to I've already bought him. I already paid those people money. You know, me getting rid of him isn't going to solve anything. Goodness gracious. This turned into a rant and I'm sorry. But like I said, I've never been part of any drama and I've held my tongue for so long and I'm a Taurus and I just had to get that off my chest. Now I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yes. So the difference between their silicone. Now I am not like, to me, they feel the same. To me, they feel the exact same. But that's not saying any hate. I'm not saying that this is cheap silicone. I'm not saying that at all. I know a lot of people. I'm in a Volance Facebook group, and a lot of people say that every Volance doll is different. That the silicone feels different. Some people are like, oh, this got super floppy and squishy. And I just think I lucked out that he is a super floppy, squishy guy. And she is a super floppy, squishy girl. I do think she's a little more floppy. They feel the same squishiness to me. And they feel the same softness to me. I think she might be a hair floppier because she's not as heavy as this chunkamunk. Like, she feels so good when you lift her up. Her head is so floppy. Like, you have to support her head just like a real baby. It's lovely. I love her to death. I love her feet. I get excited. I woke up thinking about her and I wanted to snuggle her. And I searched the internet for preemie Christmas clothes for her because I want to put her in something cute for Christmas. Like, she brought the spark back in me, but so did he. And I'm not going to pretend now that I have a legit baby. I'm not going to pretend that I don't have him. I still overly love him and enjoy him. And he is so chubby and so cute. And I got to get him a Christmas outfit too. I hope y'all stuck around. This is probably the longest video I've ever made. I'm sorry if I aggravated anybody. Feel free to put that thumbs down. But also feel free to like. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Tell me what kind of video you want next. I loved that I had a request for this comparison. Let me know what you'd like next. I've never done a daily routine video. I don't know if people are into that, but let me know. I'd totally make one. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Bye for now.